Hello, my name's Tony Jones, and this is my video vodcast, and what I'm going to be doing is giving you a brief overview of Philadelphia, some of the highlights of Philadelphia, starting out with the Liberty Bell, and right now, as you can see, we're in Constitution Hall. This was actually a field trip that I had taken some PA Cyber students on, and families. Some of the families came as far away as Pittsburgh. As you can see right here, what we're doing is I'm taking some pictures, a walking tour, as you would say, of Philadelphia. This is one of the streets with like the old brownstones, sort of like New York City, or Boston, you could say. Pretty interesting, the architecture. I just really do like it. Actually, just so that everybody knows, I am from Pittsburgh, but I recently moved to Philadelphia because of PA Cyber had asked to have somebody here that knew more about PA Cyber. The staff in the Philadelphia area was relatively new. What we're looking at here is one of the squares that I talked about earlier. It's Rittenhouse Square. And outside of Rittenhouse Square, as you can see, there's like a small little market that has been set up for tourists and also the locals. Rittenhouse, just so that you know, it's one of the more expensive areas within the city of Philadelphia. Very, very high price, high rent district. That's like an old apartment complex that is now turned into condominiums. Very interesting city. I mean, it's such an eclectic when it comes to the architecture between the new and the old. The park is absolutely beautiful in the springtime and also in the summer. It's a shame I didn't do this earlier so that you would be able to see how many people there are actually out. The day that I did this in Rittenhouse Square, it was pretty overcast, as you can see. The other great thing about Rittenhouse area is that it's a main shopping thoroughfare, sort of like Fifth Avenue in New York, or if I was going to compare it to California, I would compare it to like the Rodeo Drive of California as far as Los Angeles goes. Next on my tour, I'm taking you toward the Art Museum, the famous Philadelphia Art Museum, as you can see. And at the Art Museum, it's Michelangelo's Pistoletto. And the Art Museum is so big until it's hard to actually get a great picture of it. I mean, the further away you are, the better picture you get. One of the other great things about Philadelphia is that the city is just full of statues. Very historic, as you know. And there's tons of parks within the city. This is part of Love Park. Once again, this is another expensive area in the city of Philadelphia with tall condominiums. There's another picture of the Art Museum. If you ever get a chance, you can't really come to Philadelphia without going to the Art Museum. This is right behind the Art Museum. There's a park there. And the name of the park is Fairmont Park. There's a drive, it's called Kelly Drive, that pretty much parallels the Schuylkill Expressway. Takes you from like Center City all the way to the northwestern part of Philadelphia. The park's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, there's wildlife here. Can't believe how close I was able to film. What we're looking at here is Boathouse Row. Boathouse Row is where their fraternity house is from the University of Pennsylvania. And at nighttime, the houses are lit with like lights. It's like Christmas all year. However, I mean, it's just white lights, but it's absolutely beautiful at nighttime to go here. The other great thing about Boathouse Row and in this area is that during the 4th of July, this is where you would come to watch the 4th of July fireworks in the city of Philadelphia behind the Art Museum, which is absolutely beautiful. This is a pavilion where that is a restaurant and also for weddings. There's the Rocky statue. You can't come to Philadelphia without seeing the Rocky statue. And more pictures of the art museum. I hope you've enjoyed this. All the photography and editing here was done by myself, Tony Jones. And what you're looking at here is a picture of William Penn looking out toward New Jersey over the Delaware River. And that's the end of my podcast. Once again, I hope that you've enjoyed it. And I look forward to making more interesting podcasts in the future. Thank you.